Hi, my name is Meg. This is take 4 of my first YouTube video ever because my recorder's being stupid, so I am making this video for the benefit of my friends and family to show them how Dean and I have quit smoking. Now, everybody knows that I have been a die-hard smoker for as long as they can remember. 22 years out of 33, which to me is pretty phenomenal. My kids have always known me as a smoker. Most of my friends have always known me as a smoker. Even my co-workers, none of them have ever known me as anything else but a smoker. That's kind of sad. Smoking has stolen a lot of things from me. Everything from my self-respect to my self-esteem. You know, when I'm in a situation where I want to go out and have a cigarette, nobody else smokes, I come back in, I wait. I didn't realize until I quit smoking how bad cigarette smoke smells. Now I'm asking you, if you have ever wanted to quit smoking, or you know somebody that does want to quit smoking, to at least take a look at this video and decide for yourself if it's something that you're interested in. At the end of this video, I'm going to go ahead and enter a little bit of information on the sites that I'm going to mention, and feel free to get in touch with myself or with Dean if you have any questions, and we will try to direct you into the right direction. Before I go any further, I'll let you know I don't get any perks from vendors. I'm not a vendor. I don't sell these items. I don't sell liquid. I'm just doing this because I want to help others in the way that I have been helped. It is an amazing transformation. The first e-cigarette that I ever chose, I did so because I had been up early one morning because I was freelance writing at that time, 16 hours a day. I was checking my email and I came across an advertisement for an e-cigarette. Well, it was something I was interested in, so I decided to look into it, and while it all looked okay, the price was just awful, astronomical, something I was not willing to pay for, just for, you know, quitting smoking. The different methods out there, the patch, the gum, the medications, you know, they tend to get pretty pricey, and if they don't work for you, that's money down the drain. I have not found that to be the case with the e-cigs. I did some research, because that's pretty much what I'm good at, and found the forums and the chats and the websites that brought me to where I'm at today. The first unit that I purchased from www.iVape.net. Check it out. Joe has a chat room. He is very helpful, great vendor, great shipping, great prices. I can't say enough about Joe, but then again, I'm biased. The first unit that I ordered from Joe. It came with 2 batteries, an atomizer, and 5 cartridges, as well as a charger. Now, this was what I chose to use out of all the choices for cigarette style e-cigarettes. The battery life, 1.5 to 2.5 hours. If I'm vaping very, very lightly, 2.5 hours. Maybe an hour to an hour and a half if I'm vaping very, very heavily. That was an instant turn off, having to recharge the batteries all the time. But if you're going to be in public and you're not going to be vaping very often, it is wonderful. It doesn't draw a whole lot of attention. It looks like a cigarette if your LED glows red. And this is the 510 manual. I chose the manual with the push button rather than the automatic that you just suck through, because I wanted control over my vaping experience, and because the battery is sealed. No nick juice in here, won't destroy the battery. This is an atomizer. This is a cartridge. I don't have a good enough camera to give you a real good idea of what is in these. So until I get a higher definition camera, I'm not even going to try. Simply put, the e-juice or nicotine juice or non-nicotine juice, whatever you choose to go into your e-cigarette, goes into the cartridge. The cartridge would then be inserted onto the atomizer and attached to the battery. When I press the button, what happens is that a charge is put to the atomizer, which heats up and then vaporizes the liquid that's touching the bridge inside the atomizer. I overfilled this one a little bit, which is common, and it is a pain. But this is the 510. Now, it feels a little heavier than a cigarette. No big deal. You still get your hand to mouth, you still get your nicotine, you still get your vapor. It's not smoke. Combustible tobacco carries between 4,000 4,600 different chemicals. This only carries a few. I would rather take my chances vaping than ever take my chances smoking again. Let me show you how this works. Beautiful taste, beautiful grape taste, because I'm actually vaping grape today. There are hundreds of flavors out there. I'll get into that one day. That was wonderful. Now this is a 3-piece system, the 510 is, but you can turn it into a 2-piece for convenience by using what's called a cartomizer. A cartomizer, quite simply put, is the cartridge and the atomizer all in one piece. There's a coil on the inside that has filler around it. I'm sorry, it doesn't hold filler. It has filler around it. And you put the juice on the inside of the cartomizer and hook it to the battery and vape. And to me, that is just vape, go and vape convenience that can't be beat. I have now placed a cartomizer on my 510 battery. This particular cartomizer is a regular 510 cartomizer from iVape.net. Lot more vapor production. Good flavor. I love it. The second unit that we went with, a lot more battery life, several times more than the 510, because it is in fact bigger than the 510. This is the Ego. The Ego, I love it. It's a wonderful system. This is the cone that comes with it. Underneath the cone, you'll find your cartridge, your atomizer, your battery. It works the same as a 510. Has a little button on the side that you push. To me, quite a bit more vapor than the 510. I prefer to use mine with the cone in place because to me it gives me a warmer vapor and gives me a little more resistance on my pull. For some reason I'm liking the resistance part. That's lovely. Now, because I do prefer a 2-piece system, I also ordered what's called the Ego Mega cartomizer from Signot. Now, I did order my Egos from Signot. The ladies at Signot, Vicky, is wonderful. I have never had any trouble with her. Her customer service is just spectacular. I really like Signot. This is the Ego Mega Carto. I like the whistle tip on it. It's comfortable. Makes the Ego look like a cigar, which is really a lot of the comments that Dean got at our festival last weekend. This is how this works. I love it. This is very convenient for me. This is what I take to work. This is what I carry around most of the time. I use the 510 if I'm going to be in a highly visible public situation. Either way, the 510 is great for public. The Ego, if you don't mind holding this big thing, and to be honest, you won't feel the weight after a while. It's not a big deal. You'll love the convenience of not having to carry a lighter. I don't even know where mine is right now. I used it to light a candle last week. I have no clue where it is. You'll love the convenience behind an e-cigarette. When you get used to the maintenance and the things that you have to do, they're not that much of a chore. They're just more a method of getting ready for your day. I have found I breathe better. I sleep better at night. Food tastes better. Everything I drink tastes better. Just my life feels better. I have more energy than I ever had. I am grateful to have found e-cigs. I urge you, if you smoke or if you know someone that smokes, contact me or Dean, or look these things up online, because these can be the pathway to saving a life. I really, truly believe this. If you want more information, look below the video. I'll have the links up for you. Have a blessed